Hey everybody, welcome back to another Ultimate General Civil War video. Today we are doing one of my favorite battles to do on both sides, the Battle of Second Manassas. Now my plan here is going to be for the first corps. Hold on. So for the first corps, their plan is going to be to attack the right, or not necessarily attack the right, but keep the right in place so they don't move. And my second corps will come in and I'll shift them all to the left flank and they will try to drive up this flank because only 2 brigades can man these defensive positions. So they are very stretched out. And if you can fit a lot of manpower in there, then you can drive them back quite easily, though with some casualties. So that's my plan here. It's quite resilient, I think that's a word, maybe not, to Burnside's, or I say quite similar, I know that's a word, to Burnside's idea at Fredericksburg, but this time mine will work. Although, it wasn't, whoa, 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 that's a problem. Alright, let me deploy my cavalry so they don't hit the artillery. That is the first time that Lee's cavalry brigade is just aimed right at me out of nowhere. Oh, I kind of forgot to advance the skirmish lines for these brigades. So this... Okay, I know I said that this time it's gonna work, but it's kind of already going off a plan. I forgot that I was going to advance the corps at the same time. Oh, there's skirmishers in those ways. At the same time, so this was not supposed to happen, but we're finding some success, so I'm not going to pull them back. We do have a charge coming in. We also need to hit those guys, both of you, please. And we're in their range, but they're not in ours, so we need to go ahead and advance. And the idea for the artillery is I'm going to have 4 units of artillery here, and they're just going to form a grand battery and fire on 1 brigade at a time. And that's going to have a devastating effect on the Confederate lines. And we will drive them back with the artillery, and that's going to help us when we eventually do attack their left flank. But you guys have to be firing on the same unit. I'm gonna go ahead and move y'all up. Who has our 20-pounders? Ferrero does. So Ferrero will be in the back. Alright, so we have 4 brigades. Okay, here we go. The second corps is on the field. So 1st Division, run over here. 2nd Division, run over here. Kind of form out like this. Dilger, come over here, and Pew, come over here, and Ashmore, come over here, along with General Grant and the supply wagon. Now, hold on, gentlemen. I need you to fire on Forno, because if they attack you, then it's not going to be too good. Alright, and see, they went from, I think they were confident, and they're already wavering. They're about to break. And their skirmishers are also getting hit with, Splash damage. So earliest brigade is coming at us. We take a volley, but we drive them back. We lose one gun? No, we haven't lost a gun yet. Okay, that's good. So Kimber's division on our left, it seems more rebels are hiding in the west, which they are shifting to attack, or not attack, but help the Confederate center. And also, I was going to say this at the very beginning, but with the JMP mod, we don't have to do, or really, we don't have to, but we can't do the fight at Bronner's farm. So that's why we're hopping right into the fighting by the railroad cut. Hood's division spotted. Oh yeah, so I said what was going to happen with the 1st and 2nd Corps, but not with the 3rd. The 3rd Corps is really going to be kind of a reserve corps in this battle. I plan on having... I made a new division for them right before this video. So, or right before I started recording. So, what they're going to do is split. One division is going to go here to help attack on the left, and the other division will help attack on the right. Now that new division I created is completely green. 3,000 men in each brigade, commanded by lieutenant colonels, because I have nobody else to command them. And they are what's right there? They are going to, like I said, split, and the Green Division will lead our attack on the Confederate works over here. Also, you guys can stop. We need to shift our cavalry. Get the Black Horse Cavalry. I just renamed them so we don't have 2 Wolverine brigades anymore. The Black Horse Cavalry was a Confederate cavalry brigade, but I believe the Union also had one. I may be wrong about that, though. So I'll have to check after this video, and if I am incorrect, then I'll just get a different historical cavalry brigade, historical Union cavalry brigade. So now we have lost one of the... Whoa, 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 whoa. That is not what I meant to tell y'all to do. This is the 2nd Corps. Okay. Now, I do want to continue hitting these guys with artillery before we commence the attack over here. So our main focus will be shifting to the left. Skirmishers are getting destroyed, but that is their purpose, so they don't hit the main infantry brigades. Wow, Branch is down to 200 men. Alright, start hitting Archer. And you guys are hitting Field. Very good, very good. Are y'all running? No, okay. They just got into position before everybody else. Branch doesn't know who to fire on. They actually stacked their lines quite deep. I wasn't expecting that. So now that we're here, you guys charge into Archer, reserve, go forward, make sure that attack doesn't waver. You 3 charge into Field, who is already wavering. Can't really blame him. He's under the fire of 6 brigades and has really no support other than 1 artillery battalion. And I'm going to have you 2 artillery pieces go ahead and link up together. Can we fire on these guys? We can fire on Branch. Good. Oh, Archer actually surrendered. Most of these guys are probably going to be slaughtered. Yeah, everybody is already very low on morale. But we have driven them back. We drove back Horse, Jenkins, Archer surrendered, and this artillery battalion, practically a battery at this point, is also being driven back. We drove back field with absolutely no struggle, and now we're going to deploy to start hitting the flanks. Partridge's Cavaliers, I want y'all to charge in. I want y'all to charge in. And Ashmore will come up and defend from any counterattack. We lost a lot of guys while sitting here. I mean, look at all those artillery. Uh, like, look at where all the artillery hit. That is insane. Oh, hold on. I have to get Archer out of here before he surrenders to them. Grant, go in with your boys. Hooker, turn your flank. Alright. Why is it not? Skirmisher surrendered. Alright, route. And somebody else surrendered. You guys route. Oh, the artillery. Nice. These guys are also routing down here. Very good. Go ahead and assist in the attack. These guys surrendered. Alright, so now we're in their rear with cavalry. So, I mean, look at the supplies we can get on. Alright, it is now time to send in the reserve on the double quick. Wraith is actually standing firm. Hit those guns up there. You guys have to be on the same page here. Hit the Louisiana Tigers, or the Louisiana Brigade. Alright, guys, go up and attack field. Right, and I'm gonna go on to 2 speed, because 3 is kinda too much. Alright. Okay. Very good, very good. Cavalry. Charge them. Should do pretty good, yep. We have captured a lot of supplies. We're doing very, very well. I actually want you to come around like that. Yep. Perfect. Cavalry still watching our rear. Go ahead and get into this spotting position. Ammo's low. Alright, we'll have some supplies heading your way. These guys are also running low on ammo. Cavalry holding on until the infantry gets here. Alright, hold here. Now we actually can advance these brigades. I'll send Heinzelman to just hold these woods though. And Grant, just go up a little. Make sure you're inspiring your men. No. You guys hit. No, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why it's doing that. Actually, yeah, y'all can do that. But Ferrero, no, goodness gracious. You're gonna have to hit Ferrero. We are closing in on their flanks. Colonel Lonnie is wounded. Oh, okay, right here. Where is the supply wagon at? Oh, these guys are moving slower than Christmas. Alright, I'm gonna bring myself down here. Oh man, Keys is killed. Where's Keys at? Right here. Early's brigade is fighting very bravely, but they are being torn apart. Whoa, hold on. I don't want that. Oh, and you guys are in position now, so... Oh, oh man, that sucks. Their stamina is very low, so we can't really do anything other than Slocum's brigade, which we are gonna send in. Of course, I want you to come over here. I don't know how Jenkins broke, but that's good for us, obviously. Okay, some of our brigades are actually taking heavy casualties. I want to replace them. Wraith, go ahead and go in. And Barnes will replace Key's brigade. And Porter is... He must have had... Okay, he had 1,400 men. He hasn't taken that many casualties. Alright, Hancock and Sykes will go in now. Okay, we are still getting good fire on that artillery up there. 825 kills for 1 loss is very well. Very well. Alright, we have about an hour left in this phase. Alright, Hooker, go ahead and pull back. Get a volley on that artillery. Oh, that's actually Pelham's artillery. And fall back. Go ahead and come up here like that. Yeah, very good. Lots of Confederates running off the field here. Supplies. I want you guys to come over this way and supply these guys. And y'all will come down here. So we have the artillery on the run, but okay, we're probably gonna have to... Oh, no, there they go. I was gonna say we're probably gonna have to charge those guys out, but... Whoa, hold on, Fry, pull back. I don't know how Fry is always getting into a mess, but... we are very fortunate to have been able to pull them out of that before that got too bad. And I really hope we can drive that artillery off soon, because I want to get back to firing on the infantry. And, oh, man. Berdan's Rifles, 1st United States Sharpshooters, Brigade Commander, Colonel Tyrone Almond is killed. I just sent those guys into the fighting. So that sucks. I don't know who's firing on them. Oh, it must be Greg. Yeah. Which they've lost 130 men, which is not good, because they only had, what, 450? Yeah. So, I guess I'll go ahead and pull those guys back. Okay. I'm gonna send in Arnold, because he has good stamina. Real good stamina. To replace Forno. They have, what, about 15,000 men left? No, actually, they have 21,000, okay. Massive blob of Confederates right here, not sure what they're doing. I also want to have these guys kind of fire on the same unit. Actually, if I could form a Grand Battery on this side, that would be very good. And it would also be... It would be good to help us fire on the same unit, but it would also be much easier to supply the units, and we would only have to use one supply wagon instead of multiple. Alright, now, cavalry, go ahead and come down on their flank, or on their rear, rather. We'll have 4-0 pull back. I'm gonna realign these guys into the woods, and German brigade will go forward. Wraith, doing good, doing good. Wait, can y'all actually fire on them? Yeah, wow, okay. Oh, here comes the Stonewall Brigade. Alright, Grant, go ahead and move up. Alright, our rear is still... Alright. When I was, practicing this battle, just to see what would happen, because I don't think I've actually done it on the... that's gonna be a problem. I don't think I've done it on the... on this mod yet. So I was quite surprised to see that I didn't have to do... the skirmish at Bronner's farm. But I was, like... I did it a couple times just because, you know, I left to play the game. This is the battle that I had next. But when I was really going in to see what would happen, I was, like, kind of sandwiched. Sykes is wounded. Like, somehow the fighting, even though I took the objective, the fighting didn't end on that first day. The battle was not won, so we had to continue to the second day. And I ended up, that's when Longstreet's squad came in. And I ended up just getting, like, sandwiched in between two corps. Like, one was attacking through these woods while I was attacking over here. And they also came up here. So it was very interesting. But I ended up just not finishing that part out. So hopefully the fighting will end today, but we do need to go ahead and try to move into this objective here. I'm going to bring around Grant. And oh, I forgot it was over here. So yeah, bringing around Grant is good. Hancock is wavering, only about 100 losses, almost 300 kills. Hancock doing very good as usual. He's probably he's either my first or second favorite Union generals of the war. I like him and Gibbon a lot. We're gonna go ahead and move in. Yeah, keep up the fire on Greg's men. We're gonna bring Powell over here. Because Eaton is dry on supplies. Okay. Now everybody fire on the wall. I'm gonna see if I can get Arnold to charge in too early here. And I think that'll cause a lot of chaos. I feel like Arnold is going to be driven back, but I think it'll cause a lot of chaos and be able to give us the upper hand. Alright, there goes Early. And his charge is going to come back pretty quickly, and I'm going to just have him try to charge and cause chaos in their line, so we can go ahead and move in and try to take the objective. We have 13 minutes left in this phase here before the fighting will end. Alright, charge the artillery. Everybody get forward. Walker actually ended up surrendering right there. That's good. And this is kind of where I was on that one playthrough. I was at the end of the first day, and it was quite bloody, and I had just taken the objective. And I think we actually are gonna end up going into the second day again. Alright, how about this? Everybody charge these guys. These guys are... or Hancock will probably stop the charge before he gets there. We did end up taking Stony Ridge. That's good. And I think really I should have moved in a lot sooner. I think that was my problem. I didn't go in soon enough. And I think that's gonna cost us. I think that's gonna cost us a lot. Nope, 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 General, go in. I'll send in Heinzelman. I want to keep a strong force in our rear just in case we do end up going to that second day. Yep, proceeding to the next day. Alright. So, yeah, we're gonna have an entire Confederate Corps on our back. So that is not gonna be too good. We do have them outnumbered about 2-1, though. Yeah, actually over 2-1. And they only have 31 guns. So the fighting will continue on this side, but now we're gonna have thousands of Confederates attacking our rear. And we're really not going to have much in the reserve category. I'm going to shift all of these troops out of our center to guard this objective down here. But look over here. There's not much over here anymore. Actually, fire on the Louisiana Brigade. I don't know if I am going to attack on that side, though. I could, though. I think that would be good. Try to strike up, crush these guys, and then I could turn my entire force to face Longstreet. So I can just get that crushing blow on Jackson. That's going to help tremendously. We actually have our supply wagons, our captured supply wagons still. In the base game, once you proceed into a second day, every captured unit, including supplies, is no longer on the field. So that also helps us a lot. We have skirmishers down in these woods here, so right behind these woods. So I'm going to move in and see if we can break them and try to cause even more chaos in their lives. Look, all these guys are pretty much all these guys are shifting. Now is the time we go in and we strike. They probably don't even know. Yeah, they don't even know that we have a substantial force over here. So, gentlemen, on the double quick. Really, all that's over here is Pender. Look, they're shifting to protect their rear, and we don't even have much on their rear in this side. I'm gonna have the Wolverines delay as much as possible, but I mean, it's an entire Confederate Corps. What are they gonna do against them? They're one cavalry brigade with 700, not even 730 men. Alright. Here comes Lee's 2nd Brigade. He got very blessed and was able to get his brigade to duplicate 3 times. So that's kind of crazy. Oh! They, turned and marched, counter-marched quite quickly there. General Reynolds, go in. Here's General Stewart. We might be able to snipe that guy. It's really just skirmishers. Let's see if we can get a foothold right here. Yep, go in, go in. And, fire on Trimble. I think that'll be good. Yeah, they're gonna have a lot of guys. Oh, here they are. Man, I don't know what we're gonna do. What's the numbers looking like? 49,000 to 39,000. And they have 60 guns. We only have them outnumbered by 10,000. So this is going to be really, really, really interesting. I may send quarterback. Yeah, I'm gonna end up sending quarterback. 300 or not 300. 4 brigades to hold off a Confederate corps. I'm gonna have these guys hold for as long as they can. Actually, I think it'll be more beneficial to kind of try to do what can't think of his name, what Buford did at Gettysburg. Try to kind of get them to form battle lines, and once they form battle lines, engage with them for a little bit, and then run off. Once they form column again, get them, bait them into another engagement, and just keep doing that to burn time. Alright, so we're gonna lose over here if we don't charge in. So that's what we're gonna do. Actually, they're already doing that. Charge in. Charge these skirmishers. Where's the Black Horse Cavalry? Get these guys over here. It's literally skirmishers defending their far left. So if we can roll those guys up, then that'll be good. Phew, man, this is going to be interesting. Whoa, that's a big breakthrough for us. That's going to help a lot. Skirmishers, go ahead and get on their flank. And the artillery. The artillery needs to about face. Actually, I think really they can hold off. I have a lot of confidence in this Grand Battery. They have 4 battalions of artillery. Anything that comes across this open field is going to get decimated, and they have infantry supporting their flank. I think they are going to hold just fine. I have a lot of confidence in that artillery. Maybe too much, but we'll see here soon. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot to move these guys up while those guys were charging, buying us time. Do they have any actual brigades? They have Jenkins' brigade, but it's practically a regiment. They are wavering. We are steady. Steady is just before wavering, so ooh. Even if we don't prevail on the right, it is sucking up a lot of their manpower, and it's sucking up a lot of their attention. They cannot divert forces with the threat of us completely breaking through. And even though these guys are breaking down here, they're causing a lot of havoc. Pender surrendered. Awesome. Rout him from the field. So Tremble broke. Good. Go in, attack those guys. We're hitting their flank. Good, good, good. They're already wavering. Okay. Hold right here, because I remember as the Confederates, you take a lot of casualties if you kind of get into this creek bed. They are throwing everything they have. That's their last real brigade, though, is Taliaferro. Here comes Pender. We stopped Taliaferro in his tracks. No, no, no. What is... No! No, hold. Fall back. Loomis is wounded. Hit those guys and we'll charge in with Black Horse Cavalry. We're gonna have to pull our cavalry back to protect our flank. That sucks, but it is what it is. Sykes' regulars are being very brave, but they are very tired. We're gonna pull them back, along with Hancock. They, I mean, they really are. They're very, very weak. Jackson's Corps is. We can crush them. We can crush them. I'll send the. No. Oh, that is huge. Taliaferro's brigade just completely routed. Where's Reynolds? Here he is. Actually, yeah, double click. Go in, boys. Go in. Press them. Press them hard. Excelsior Brigade, go in. I just thought about it. Our artillery back there is kind of exposed. Didn't know those guys were right there. Slocum needs ammunition. Yeah, everybody hit these skirmishers here. I only have 2 brigades right there. I thought I had 3. Alright, pull back. Y'all did very, very good. Bought us a lot of time. And y'all can hold right before the edge of the woods. Down to 500 men. Oh, General, go in. Alright, these are the men of the 1st Corps. These are the best of the best. They are getting ready to drive back the rebels. Alright, y'all can get off the boat quick now. I'll bring Berdan down here. Oh wow, those skirmishers just completely routed. Bring the cavalry down. You guys as well. And with these cavalry brigades, we can delay them a lot longer. Oh, it's right here. You know, I'm not sure if it did, but I believe the JMP mod may have fixed the melee sound glitch, where it's just, like, whenever one unit gets into melee, that sound will stay for the rest of the battle. Alright, everybody, fire on the hone. Stilger. What guns does Stilger have? Does he have the howitzers? He does have the howitzers. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and deploy Porter. Bring in Fry. Bring in Fry. You guys, alright, good. These guys are wavering because they're, not wavering, they're steady because they are so tired. Hold on, you guys, fire on Armistead. I really don't want them getting into combat with, our infantry just yet. Rip them apart, boys, you're doing very well. Alright, go ahead and dismount. Actually, Ashmore's not going to be able to do much of anything. I need y'all to go over there and get more ammunition. Same with the Cartridges Cavaliers. They are quite low on ammunition, but we'll have them hold for as long as they can. We need everything we can get to hold these guys back. Okay, hold on. Everybody else, though. Fire on Armistead's 1st Brigade. What does Hatch have? 3-inch ordnance rifles, okay. We can afford if he loses a couple of those. That'll be alright. And I'm actually going to send Sykes' regulars down here on the double click to help guard those guns. And I'm going to send the rest of our artillery over here, along with another set of supplies. Y'all didn't break those guys with canister? Oh boy. Alright, Armistead's 1st Brigade is wavering. Good. I'm gonna send in Powell to supply the infantry. You guys, double quick. We're doing another assault. Hit the skirmishers. We are... Oh man, I keep forgetting about this guy. Wait, there's a lot of artillery in the rear. Man, we're losing those Colts. Not what I like to see. Cavalry, go ahead and get over here. Y'all can get off of the double click. And oh, hold on. That's artillery. Do we have, what is this? Dodge Ridge? No, that's Chin Ridge. Do we have to hold this? No, we don't. We really don't. But we do have to hold the Stone Ridge. Or Henry Hill, I mean. So, you know what I might do is, I might just pull back so we're facing this way, and then take these guys, with the exception of Berdan's rifles, and also take these guys and just have them defend the Stone Ridge, or Henry House Hill. But this is certainly a problem. We have 32 minutes until the next phase. Rush the Zouaves Brigade over there. They don't have full ammunition though. Alright, bring Ashmore around. We're gonna charge these guns over here. Hit pinning. Stuart, I really, really need you to get up here, man. Actually, oh man, this is kinda not going in our favor. Well, I mean, we're winning, but we have a few problems. Go ahead and just frontal us off. Surely it'll work. If not, we'll just lose a couple thousand guys, and we'll do another one after that. Alright, Ashmore's almost here. Oh man, these guys are suffering. These guys are suffering. Cartridges, Cavaliers, mount up. We are going to charge the rebels. Ashmore will lead us in. Alright, Zouaves, we need you to get over here. Vermont Brigade also rush over here. Yeah. Good. Scales is killed. Not good. Not good. Where was he? Oh. Philadelphia Brigade Commander? Yeah. I'm gonna rush down here and try to help stabilize the line. Partridges, Cavaliers, just go ahead and come down this way. Cavalry really help us out. Nope. Well, this sure isn't good. You guys, go ahead and just run back here. You guys, run back here. Zouaves Brigade is going to, who's their commander? Woods? I think so. Yeah, they're just gonna have to hold out. They're just gonna have to hold out. And that sucks, but, it's just gonna have to happen. Alright, charge these guys. Good. Charge these guys. Okay. Oh! Okay. Bring the Black Horse Cavalry down. I'm really getting tired of these skirmishers. They have so many skirmishers. Oh, forgot I ordered up the Vermont Brigade. Okay. And they just keep coming. They have so, like, this would be such an easy battle if they didn't have so many duplicate brigades. I don't know if that's, like, intentional on the mod, or if it's, like, an accident, or, like, a bug, I mean. But I tell you, it definitely makes things harder. Every artillery piece in our army fires on Drake. Will they break? Yes, they will. Whoa! And guess we're gonna charge right after that. Are you guys? Yeah, y'all are. Okay. I mean, this is practically a core on itself. Man, I really don't know what we're gonna do right here. I mean, because we have to hold this objective to win the battle. If we don't, we lose. Right? Yeah. If we don't win this, or if we don't hold this objective, we lose the battle. And it's not really looking too well for us. As soon as brigades get out of combat, I'm just gonna rush them down here because we practically have them wiped up on this side. You know what? Honestly, you guys mop up the rest of them. All of you guys, with the exception of Keys, because I don't want them to escape. Run down here. Now I know I didn't only select 2 brigades. Run down here. I don't even know how long this video is, but we're gonna try to finish it off. Okay. And, General Reynolds also run down here. Okay, we mopped up those skirmishers. Oh, that is so good for us. We have 4 brigades, at least 4 brigades shifting this way, 3 brigades shifting this way. I don't know where they're going to attack, but it's unguarded, I tell you that. No, don't turn your flank, don't turn your flank, don't turn, no matter what you do, don't turn your flank. Please don't turn that flank of yours. Because the Vermont Brigade is going to break this it's inevitable. What happened? Why is there 2 guys just deserting down here? What is going on with the German Brigade? Okay. Come down here and come over here. What I want to do is have these guys buy enough time to where we can deploy along the riverbank. So Ashmore is thrown back. I didn't realize that, hold on, Wolverines. So how are we doing over here? I mean, we're holding them. You could say that. Man, let me go ahead and unpause this and just play it at like the normal speed because I know this video is getting already pretty long. I think we're definitely over an hour. This may be one of my longest videos yet. Can we get any supplies down to these guys in a reasonable amount of time? Likely not. But I'm going to get supplies down to them. You know what? If I shift the Grand Battery, we can 100% hold off. This is kind of an overpowered strategy. Y'all are gonna come around. Oh, I didn't realize there were 2 brigades attacking. I really don't think you guys want to, I really don't think you guys want to attack right here. Oh, Berdan's sharpshooters were. I didn't know that there were guys on the rear. Who's charging? Alright, Zouaves Brigade, hold your fire. Turn. Wheel around. There's nobody over here, so, we're gonna bring these guys down. Double quick. Oh, they were already on the double quick. They have a volley ready to go. Please do something with it. We did basically nothing. Actually, it was an alright volley. 1,100 men in this cavalry brigade? I can get, what, a maximum of 750, I think? That's insane, bro. Okay, okay, so yeah, so we're still, alright, good. Heinzelman and Hooker, deploy. Deploy. Hold on, supplies. Just go ahead and snake your way down like that. Oh, Grant, I kind of forgot you were up there as well. Are y'all... I mean, it says y'all are on double quick, but y'all sure don't move like you are. Garfield is wounded. Who is Garfield? That may be the commander. Or the Archer Scholars. No. Okay, I don't know who Garfield is. I fear that Fry might break. Tidball is gonna have to fire on these guys, but a much larger problem. Pryor is charging our supply wagon. So yeah, okay. That's pretty rare. But yeah, y'all are gonna have to turn and fire on or charge Tidball. Not Tidball, Pryor. That's a funny name. Oh, and they're just... Alright, Black Horse Cavalry, go in and do your thing. 90s... I mean... Somehow these guys have kept 100% morale, so that's cool. Reynolds has lost 17% of his corps, and he only had, like, 2 divisions. Alright, Grand Battery. Do your thing. Why are the supplies coming down to us? That's interesting. Alright, the Zouaves are now wavering. They have bought us a lot of time, so... Oh, y'all aren't on the double quick. Yeah, you are. Okay, speed this battle up. Hooker is killed. Boy, I tell you, that ain't good. Oh, he surrenders just in time to surrender right back to them. Okay. This has been a very bloody battle. We definitely have over 10,000 casualties, which is something I try to avoid. But, what does Tidball have? Paris. Alright, that's pretty good. Oh, hold on. Hold on. How am I just seeing this? I probably just forgot. Where's, Forno at? Or Ferreira? Hit those guns down there. Oh, they launched a somewhat of an attack on us. Where the... Okay. No, no, no. We can't do this again. We can't do this again. Please. Anything but what you're doing. I would literally rather you charge their line than turn your flank right now. Oh, hold on. We might be able to save Zouaves. I doubt it. I doubt we'll get there in time. Maybe. 2 brigades down here, a lot of artillery. Both of those brigades are about to break, and then the Confederate Juggernaut is going to likely overrun our line. Well, the Zouaves did a very, very brave stand. They lost about 900 men, but it was a very brave stand, and it somehow worked. And now, once the line is broken, the supplies arrive. Now here is what is either going to make or break this Confederate attack, and I think it's going to break it, which is obviously very good for us. The oh, perfect. Hold on. Who? Of the Vermont Brigade? Yes. Yes, of the Vermont Brigade. Okay, now, we're doing good, but we have one slight problem. Well, not really slight. This is a major problem. Our left flank is in a lot of danger. And we're going to go ahead and bend that backwards. This is interesting. Let's see if our supplies can capture their supplies. I think that would be pretty funny if they could. Where did Woods is killed? That's the commander of the Zouaves. Yep. He was able to stand that entire attack, but he could not live through the retreat. He was a very, very, very brave commander. And he saved the Union Army at the Second Battle of Manassas. Oh no. Oh boy, hold on. Please don't kill me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was almost really bad. You like each general I think has like 450 staff, and they got me down to 151. So that was, I mean, they almost killed me right there. I mean, it's just little mistakes like that. You know, long battle, you're not paying attention to one very specific part of the field, and there you go, you're dead. Irish Brigade, go in. Roster, wounded. So now the fight has really came down to I forgot the name of this ridge. This is Chen Ridge. Forgot the name of this ridge. I think it was something with an R. Let's see, Krasnowski. What is that? Oh, the supplies escaped our supply duel. Alright, I guess since they just want me to do it so bad, I'll go capture the supplies. Whoa, not with you! Oh boy. What even just happened right there? Whoa, hold on. The Irish Brigade is being mauled. Send in Hancock. I don't think we'll have, yeah, we're not gonna have enough time to shift the grenade that way down here. Man, I am kind of scared to see how long this recording is. Surprised I haven't ran out of space yet on my computer. I don't know, it might not be that long, but I think it's definitely pretty long. Okay, thank God. This is finally over. Almost, yeah, no, not almost. Over 15,000 casualties. But, man, so our actual stats are uh, basically 3,500 killed, 11,000 wounded, and 1,400 missing. 3 core versus really 2 core and a. I mean, no, because John Reynolds' core is practically the same size. Okay, 3 core versus 2 core and a cavalry corps. They came in. They actually outnumbered us, which not what I expected. But they lost 40,000 men, 87 guns, 1,600 cavalry. Somehow they lost more cavalry than us, and almost 3,800 prisoners. Units. Our best unit was Krasnowski, which until the end there didn't really see much fighting, I didn't think. Officers, we have a lot of casualties. Sadly, Scales lost his life. Woods is killed. Hooker killed. Not sure how he was killed twice. A lot of gallant men were killed in this battle. A lot of gallant men were wounded, but look at those promotions rolling in. Kelly Walton, commander of the Irish Brigade, got a big promotion there to Major General. All right, I'm gonna look at the goods and then gonna end this video off. 11,000 infield or pattern infield 1853s what we captured. 1,800 Lorenzes. 1,100 Harper's Ferries. All right. Somehow they had their hands on some Burnsides. Yeah, that's about it. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, please. Comment, share, subscribe. If you wanna command a brigade, put the brigade name in the comments. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.